Have you rewatched Power of the Daleks?
I have.
Well, let's discuss. Power of the Daleks is a Doctor Who episode, obvious. When was it first broadcast? November 5th,
Sometime in the
1966. So Guy Fawkes night. Do you remember when it first aired?
no, I was minus 25.
Fair enough. I was not even a twinkle in an eye.
Were your parents even
Yeah.
born then?
One of them was. Yeah, so Power of the Daleks is a Patrick Troughton story from the 60s. It's never been recovered visually. We've only had the audio recordings recovered from the episode. It was animated in
2016.
2016 and then reanimated in 2020, or it was like updated.
Yeah,
There's two versions. I
I've got
remember
both
one of them coming
versions.
out. Yeah, I remember. I think I got the 2020. I think I got the remastered version.
I got that version as
This
well.
this is the first ever post Regeneration story.
It is.
Or technically it was renewal because Regeneration hadn't been coined. Was it until Pertwee or Baker?
Pertwee
Pertwee.
in
So
Planet of the Spiders, I think.
yeah, but I don't know when they first mentioned regeneration instead of renewal.
I think it was Planet of the Spiders.
Okay, that may be an episode to rewatch, seeing as we've only done one.
Yeah, we've only done one Pertwee.
Yeah, and this is our second Troughton. So this stars Patrick Troughton, Annette Wills, Michael Craze, guest starring Robert James as Lesterson, Bernard Archard as Bragan, and Peter Bathurst as Hensel. The writer was David Whitaker, with apparently contributions by Dennis Spooner. Directed by Christopher Barry and produced by Innes Lloyd. The TARDIS lands on the swamp planet of Vulcan, Spock's planet, where an Earth colony. I mean, to be fair, literally, this was the year that Star Trek came out.
Yeah. Star Trek broadcast in September 66, but it didn't air here until 1969.
So, I mean, you never know. Spock could be in the Doctor Who universe. We don't know. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. Yeah, an Earth colony in the midst of a political power struggle. The Doctor witnesses the murder of an examiner from Earth and decides to take his place to investigate. Now, what are your thoughts on Power of the Daleks? So I know you very much like this episode.
I do. I love this story. It's one of them stories that has that really dark element, that creepy element throughout the story. And the Daleks in this are so sly and manipulative. Seeing the regeneration scene in this story, yeah, you see it. Is it reprised in this?
They don't show the clip, but I think they do
No,
a
they don't do
reanimated version. No, I don't think they do. I don't. I
No.
think it takes place kind of just right after the regeneration or renewal, where he just activates the TARDIS and they fly off. because I think in the 10th planet, now I'm not quite sure, but the animated episode, they include the surviving clip of the regeneration.
Mm.
I'm pretty sure. But no, this basically takes place as soon as the Doctor's regenerated
Yeah,
and
he
Ben
just
and
gets up,
Polly.
doesn't he?
Yeah. And Ben and Polly have never seen this Doctor do this before and are trying to figure out who this person is. Obviously, we know him to be the Doctor, but at the time, it was a way to try and get the audience on board as to what has happened. What are they watching? Personally, I really like the fact that, I mean, Troughton's. I know we're going by the animated episode, so we can't judge his performance fully, but from how we listen to the audio, Troughton's performance is just absolutely solid from the get-go. He is the Doctor from the moment he wakes up.
Yeah.
And he's pretty much the standout of this episode. Just how, because he's just as cunning and manipulative as the Daleks are, except he's coming from a background of I'm trying to figure out what's going on and help these people. And then when the Daleks are established, it's immediate. He wants to stop the Daleks, but is undermined and all the kerfuffle happens. I will say that I do think this episode is a tad too long. There's at least a part that you could maybe cut. I feel like there is parts you could maybe cut or remove or make shorter, because the problem is I was watching it. The first part was really good, and then the kind of second and third was it started dragging a little bit, and then by episode 5 it was picking back up towards the end. It does. It's a slow burn of an episode, but once it really gets into the nitty gritty, it starts picking back up and becoming a good episode. But for me, the problem I have with Classic Who is when it drags, it really drags. And when it's good, it's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, some stories work as a 6-parter, some don't. And yeah, that middle part by about episode 3, it kind of veers off in all directions, but it kind of picks back up about episode 4 or 5.
It's weird because like 10th Planet is really like for the 4 episodes it's really condensed, and it holds the tension really well, and then the episode after it's it's kind of like good bit, bad bit, good bit, and it kind of just goes in this sort of wave. But I would definitely say the last 2 episodes, 5 and 6, are really good because you get into the Daleks start building more Daleks. Then the Doctor uses their own abilities against them, and you just get this interesting conclusion with them. But there's quite a few deaths in this episode.
Yeah, there are quite a few deaths. That scene at the end of the story where all the bodies are lined up.
Yeah,
that's pretty grim. For tea time TV for tots, as they called it.